comic book fans, and welcome to another suddenlycomics.com video. It's a Monday night, it's the price variance. I am here with everybody's favorite Canadian, Alan, and we are looking at the hottest Silver Age comics of the week as curated by Mr. Pollitt from Heritage Sales. Now then, Alan, there's no particular theme this week, I don't think.
Not really. It's sort of a potpourri.
Poper. Oh, yeah, no, this is our we didn't get nominated for the comic community award
Yeah, awards, yeah.
Moan show. So we had a good old Moan on
I was moaning on
Alan's
my channel.
channel. Alan has been nominated for three, but he wanted to be nominated for five. I haven't been nominated for anything that I'm aware of, but I haven't looked.
hmm
So I don't think British people ever win these things.
It's hard. It's hard for British people, I think.
Yeah, I
Oh
am
wait, no, Gray
hopeful
Man.
that
Gray Man's
Grey Man
nominated.
has been nominated for the best beard. So he should easily win that because Alan Moore hasn't entered. So
He looks like Alan Moore.
he does look like Alan Moore. So please go vote for the Grey Man. It's the only chance we've got of a British channel winning an award.
Mhm.
Okay, right. Sorry, now we've gone completely off track. Let me share my screen and let's get back on track and start talking about comics. Here we go. Right, Alan, what on earth is this?
This is a NG.
An NG, not graded. So how much do you have to pay
Yeah.
to get your comic not graded?
So this is what happens is when you get a comic that doesn't have the cover,
Yes.
you get a no grade. Um,
Well, isn't it
and
just not sending it into CGC a no grade as well?
Well, you're getting it graded that it's not graded, but at least they grade the page quality.
Oh, that's very kind of them.
But this is, it's a key book, off-white pages. That's what you're getting. It's a coverless copy. They actually denote that it's coverless, that in case you couldn't figure it out.
I mean, it's a pretty good
Um,
splash page.
it's a great splash page. Actually, if you're gonna get a coverless copy, I mean, this is a good title to get it because not only is it a great splash page, but it is a great splash page of what it's significant for. So this is Journey into Mystery 83, which is the first appearance of Thor, and he's the first story, so that makes it extra special.
Well, yes. So we're missing the famous cover with him swinging his hammer around his head and Alan complaining it's not practical.
Yeah,
So
but this is a great cover. I mean,
right.
it's a great interior cover.
Yeah. So um how much does a coverless comic sell for? Well,
Sells for a
apparently it
lot.
sells for $1,680.
Yeah, which is
What?
a lot, I think, for a coverless copy.
Seems like a lot to me.
Um, but
I'll throw
uh,
my cover if I get a coverless comic, I throw it away. I think I should start
really,
keeping them now.
you should keep them if they're key books. Yeah,
Or to give them to the grey man. I better go and retrieve them all. He's going to have an
you know,
award soon, and I'm not. So he can, better give me all
I
my.
actually look for coverless copies just because there's certain books that I need the interior, not the. I have the cover, but not the interior.
Ah, okay, right. So somebody paid $1,680 for the coverless copy of A Journey into Mystery 83. Well,
Yep.
I don't think they have no graded on the listing.
This is one of those ones you almost have to go to GPA.
Yeah,
Um, so the closest we can get is a point 0.5. Um,
yeah, I suppose so.
and I usually the way I do it, okay, here's my methodology, if this makes sense. Do whatever the like half of the point 0.5 is.
Right. So the point five is 2.7, and half of that, or half of it if you're English, is 1,350. So that was a good price then, 1.6.
Yeah, yeah, I thought it was a high price.
Yeah.
I mean, we'd have to check GPA to know for sure, but I felt like a high price.
Yes.
Uh, I would have thought it was more like $1,000 book in a no, coverless copy. 800 to 1,000 would have been my guess. But yeah, so I thought this, strong sale.
Strong
Um,
sale of a coverless comic.
you know, like if you think about it, like this low grade, like where it's like really like the lowest possible you can get, or like the next level would be like a page where it's just like the page.
Yeah.
Um, and there's
Well, the advantage if you just had the page, you might get a more interesting back cover than that.
that's true actually, because you'd have the next
Yeah.
page of the
Yeah.
Thor story.
Yeah.
But I think pages would for this one would go for around 100 to $200.
Okay, so you're better off having the coverless.
Yeah, in terms of value, I mean, but yeah, I just thought this was a cool one. I kind of wanted to show a little bit of variety in terms of things that you can potentially buy. I think, sometimes when these books become like, I mean, if you think about it, this is $1,600 for a coverless copy. It just shows you how valuable the book has become. That it's just, this is the kind of like entry level copy.
Well, I won't be buying one.
Okay. What's the census before we switch over?
The census for what? The census for the Turtle comic.
Yeah.
2615.
Okay. So it's actually a fairly low census for the compare for Marvel for such a key book. But okay.
Right. Does this next comic have a cover? Yes, it does. Hooray. Right.
And this
It's
one I thought was interesting.
Amazing Spider-Man 40, and that's I don't know. Is there anything special about Amazing Spider-Man 40? It seems to have sold for a lot of money,
Yeah.
just as a high grade.
It's like the end of it's part of the story, the run where Spider-Man kills the Green Goblin.
Origin of the Green Goblin, it says.
Yeah. So I think it's like 39, 40, and 41 are the three like parts of the story. I think 39 it's where um Gwen Stacy dies, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is. So this is very vibrant colors.
Yeah. This is one of the few covers where Spider-Man is on top.
Yeah, usually he's being beaten up or something, isn't he?
So if you look at the previous cover, it's like him being wrapped up, and it's the first John Romita cover.
Oh yes, yes, of course.
And then he's
Yeah,
being sort of dragged by the Green Goblin who's on his
yeah,
like
that's right. On this scooter.
glider, yeah. So this is Spider-Man Saves the Day. Great fire cover too. It's just a cool book.
Right. Well, it sold for quite a lot, Alan. It sold for 3120. That sounds high to me.
It's a high grade 9.4.
It is, it's low. I thought it was low.
Yeah.
Um, this peaked during COVID at 7,500.
Okay.
It's now down at 3.1. Pre-COVID was 2.7, 2.8. So
Yeah.
it's a
So this
bit up on pre-COVID.
if you look at the line, it's actually kind of gone back to its old trend line.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, it is up from the previous sale even. Um, yeah, I think this was a reasonable price. I just based on the grade. I think you'd expect it to be around that. The COVID price was insane. I think that was just too much. Um, but I think this is a reasonable price.
Yeah.
What does Go Collect say the FMV is for this book?
Well, it says the a 30-day FMV is 3,120, which is what
And
this
this is
sold for.
slightly, yeah, it's slightly above that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And what's the census?
4.3.
Okay, so quite high census
Quite high,
actually.
yeah.
But like I know so many collectors that try to get the run of 1 to 100 of Spider-Man, and this is one of those books that if you're going to be doing that kind of thing, you'd want this one in high grade.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. I think
Yeah,
it's
I
a
know
cool
there's
book.
always lots of demand for Amazing Spider-Man. It's very sellable. Right. Okay.
Mhm.
Moving on. Ah, this is interesting. We've got an Aquaman beating a Spider-Man.
I,
Um,
I and it's actually lower grade too.
it's actually lower grade. That's interesting.
But this is a key book. Do you know what the key is?
Wait a minute. Let me guess. I should know this. Is it the first Nera?
The first Mira.
There we go.
First appearance and origin of Mira. Very key character. Just cursed by the actress, but very cool character.
And a great Nick Cardy cover.
Yeah, I love these Nick Cardy covers actually.
Me too. I do have this, but not in a 9.0. But it's nice to see this getting a good price, Alan.
Yeah. Yeah, no, no, I was actually surprised. I mean, this book had sort of spiked during the first movie era,
Yeah.
which is pre-COVID actually.
Hmm.
Um, but I've suffered since then. So this to me seemed like a kind of a recovery price,
Sounds like a high price to me.
4,320. So
I mean,
yeah,
don't get me wrong. I love these Nick Cardy Aquaman covers, so it's good to see this. I think this will be.
this might be one of the highest grade
Yeah, it is
too.
quite high. It's up here. Look. So this is all pre. There's no COVID peak on this. That peak
Yeah.
is 2024, and it's holding a
Okay. And
sort of
it's gone
price. It's
slightly
holding.
down.
It's holding a price around here. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, good.
It's a solid one. But what's the consensus on it? I bet it's really low.
I'm going to predict 500,
I think that's a good
600. I
guess.
wasn't far off.
Yeah. I was gonna guess that's a yeah, reasonable guess for this one. But if you look at it, this is a 9.0 and the highest grade is a 9.4.
Yeah. Well, look at this
This
black cover, Alan.
I
Uh,
know this would be hard to get a high grade of. Just a cool book. I mean,
I
this
mean,
is
this even this you can see here. Look, the ticks all
yeah,
over.
actually this one is a surprising 9.0 with all those ticks. Like,
I mean, look at this one here. It's quite a serious tick.
those are around the staple, I think.
Yeah, but these, look at these. They're not around the
I
state.
would have graded this lower just based on the ticks.
This is nice though. I know that
Yeah,
cord.
the corners are really sharp and there's a little bit of a ding there, actually, up top. I would have graded this more like an 8.
Yeah, I think I wouldn't get that. I wouldn't break that open and get it regraded any time.
Yeah.
I think
I
they've
just think
done.
there's a lot of dings and there looks like a little chunk near this
Yeah, I think
code authority stamp.
whoever got this graded was probably quite pleased when it came back in
And
9.0.
it's a white pager too, I think.
It is a white pager. Yeah.
So
Well,
yeah.
excellent. Good. I'm glad a Nick Cardy has beaten a Spider-Man. That's
Okay, but how did it kind of fared well too. So that's
yeah. Yeah. Right. Moving on. Oh, ooh, I see.
well,
It's
yeah,
been
you
about a
couldn't I'm
month.
sorry, you couldn't get away with it
It's been
for
about a
too long.
month. I was sort of thinking, life had improved, and there we go. He's got to hit me with one. Right. It's Amazing Fantasy 15, first appearance of the spider thing. It's very dirty. It's not vibrant at all. It's got lots of spine ticks. It's missing. It's
It's got the Marvel chipping
got
is the big
Marvel,
thing.
bad Marvel chipping. It's and it's still restored. I don't know what I've done to restore it.
I don't know what they did to restore it. What
Oh,
did they
they've
do?
trimmed the top edge.
Oh my goodness. So it's the worst type of restoration too. And they didn't even do a good job. Like it's not even sharp that edge.
No, that's
Like
probably
it's like
amateur.
the
I guess that's an amateur trim.
and it's
Uh,
an old label too, by the way.
and it's an old
Um,
label.
so Amazing
I think they're
Fantasy
lucky to have got
15.
3.0. Right.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's
Yeah.
not a bad presenting copy. I mean, Marvel chipping is kind of common on this book.
Hmm.
Um, first appearance of Spider-Man. This is such a major book. And I think this is actually for what I would consider like a reasonable price. Like, like if you can get this for $10,000.
Oh, $10,800 for this, a restored.
Yeah, but it's, for a 3.0. Usually you're paying around 20 some odd thousand for 3.0 nowadays. So this is, seems like a reasonable price.
Well, I suppose if you're paying 800, 1,600 for a copy with no
Coverless,
cover,
yeah.
and right, okay, let's have a look. How did this do? It's way down, Alan.
Yeah, that's what I said. This seems like a reasonable
Yeah,
price
well, you were right. Um, believe it or not, somebody paid $24,000 for one of these.
for restored. Yeah. That
Okay,
was during COVID. I mean, it went crazy during COVID.
yeah. Um, so yeah, that's good, isn't it?
So yeah, what was the previous sale? Like 16,000?
18,000. So
18,000.
18,000 about a year ago.
So okay, so 18,000. Then this would be like in a blue label should be around like a $30,000 book
Well, I will tell
based
you
on that.
blue label is because I'm gonna
So the blue to purple is 60% the value
okay. All
you
right.
would expect.
Uh Universal 3. It's not Alan. 22,000.
That's yeah. So remember what I was saying before, where I was saying, oh, they're around 20 some odd thousand,
Yeah.
and this is about half. So generally, though, in this grade, you usually get about 60%. So right now, the the purple labels are a little bit undervalued,
Yeah.
in my opinion. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Um, or are they, yeah, that's undervalued. They should be like that 18,000 one was overvalued, but this one is undervalued. That makes sense.
Yeah. It does make sense. Right. Okay. Well, that was good to see our old friend. Amazing
Yeah.
C15. And of course, there are 4,000 of these, Alan.
Yeah. It's got a huge census. How many restored? 40 some odd or
Quite a lot of restoreds. All so Universals there is signature qualified. So there must be about 1,200 restoreds. Oh
oh
my,
wow.
what am I doing? No, 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 no.
That can't be
862. 806.
862 restored books. So it's much rarer than the Universal. Like as if that's a good thing. Um
Well, that's one way
uh
to look at it. Yes, Alan. Yeah.
yes, yeah. It's one of those rare restored ones. Um
Right. So if we haven't got Amazing Fantasy 15 in our top spot this week,
what is the top spot? What
what
would you
what could it possibly be? Well,
Well, it has to be another
a
usual
biggie.
suspect.
Has to be another usual suspect, and it is. It
But
is.
see how this one looks like the Doctor Strange cover
It
in some
does look a
ways?
bit like the Doctor Strange
Yeah.
cover, yes. Yeah. I prefer the Doctor Strange cover, but I suppose it's a bit later and it's a bit more developed. Still
Hmm.
a great cover. Incredible Hulk #1. It is the first appearance of the Incredible Hulk.
Yep.
And
And
what's his not the
Thunderbolt
doctor? Isn't it
Ross.
Dr. Foster? Is it Dr. Foster from Gloucester? Wait a minute. What's the? It's Dr. Banner. What am I?
Bannon.
Dr.
Banner.
Banner. Yes, Dr. David Banner. Who's Foster? It's Jane Foster, isn't it?
Jane
Right.
Foster. She came out later, but
Yeah.
she's Thor.
Yeah. Well, other than that, I was spot on. Okay. Right. Yeah, there we go. As Mr. Banner turning into
Classic cover. The Gray Hulk, too.
yeah, excellent.
It's
Uh,
just a cool book.
it's by Jack Kirby and Paul Reinman. Um, and I was going to say, there's nobody with a trilby, Alan. We do have General Ross, but he's got his army
You got a
captain,
military hat. Yeah.
and there's a man with a military hat on, but no trilbies. I think that must be maybe they gave the Hulk drawing to Kirby, and Paul Reinman did the
I don't
background
know.
characters. Right, okay, let's have a look at this one, Alan. This sold for $15,000.
Seems a little low, I would say, but
Well, it's in a lot better shape
then the Spider-Man, yeah.
than the Spider-Man one we looked at. Um, right. Uh, it's down on the previous sale. Previous sale
But
was
up, actually.
it's 5,000 down from the previous sale, but it is up on the low point. And compared to pre-COVID, which is always the right place to go to, um,
Hmm.
it's up
Like what was the pre-COVID price? Around 10,000?
between 10 and 14. It's difficult because it's
Yeah,
between,
yeah, it's a little bit all over the place.
yeah.
But
So,
actually, this, if you kind of did the line
yeah,
from the
yeah.
very,
It's probably on its trend
it's,
line.
yeah, I think this was a reasonable price.
Yeah,
And they're saying the FMV is actually 15,000. So this
yeah,
is according.
yeah. Yeah, well done, Hulky.
Yeah, Hulk actually seems to hold its value fairly
It does.
well.
It hasn't gone below pre-COVID. It's usually fairly steady. Uh,
Hmm.
yeah. Uh,
So yeah. So I think that was a good sale.
yeah.
So yeah, so that's it.
Now, Alan, the problem is if you want an award for spec, you've got to be accurate. Now, you predicted that the comic market was going to be in recovery
We
in
still have a couple
October.
months.
Pardon?
I still have, November is not that far away, or October. October is not that far away,
No.
but I still have a couple months for the world to change.
Well, I noticed that you dispatched Donald Trump out to see Vladimir Putin to see if he could stop the war so the comic market could recover.
Yeah, I think the war is holding the comic book market back. So
Yeah.
if we can just get that war sorted, then we'll be good.
Yeah, exactly. So, Alan, a lot of influence upon Donald Trump, who is one of his favorite people. So, that is it for this week. We will be back next week looking at more Silver Age comics. Bye.
Bye.